Hello, my name is Lynn Austin. I am a lot of things, including an author, college professor, coach, podcast host, stepmom, and new grandmother. What I am not, however, is a victim. In my case, while I may not have sustainable, visible injuries, the pain I experienced as a result of abuse has carried with it long-lasting physical, mental, and emotional hurt. While the words hurt and injury may appear to be similar, they are in fact very different. An injury causes intense bodily pain and requires treatment and may heal over time. Hurt, by contrast, is still pain, but comes with an intensity of healing and recovery, if at all, at great cost, effort, and self-determination. It may also require living beyond that of a survivor or a conqueror and into a state of being victimless. Not of the domestic violence itself, but beyond, to a place of understanding that those things are not who I am. They are, unfortunately, something that happened to me. I believe in empowering others to live beyond domestic violence, which is why I say life happens for you, not to you, for you to live your purpose. The strength for me is stepping out of what happened to me and into what is now for me, to do, to become, to show, to empower. I also believe my purpose is beyond that chapter. If I can, please allow me to start by sharing an excerpt from my book, The Bomb Betting on Me, that speaks to purpose. Life is like baking a cookie. A cookie is born when it is separated from a batch of dough by a baker using her hands, rolling out the dough and using a cookie cutter. The hands will not be perfect. The cutter may be dented or bent. Therefore, no cookie is made perfect. And in fact, one may be badly damaged when it's set on the sheet for baking. But this initial process is not the end. Each cookie endures the heat of the baker's oven and reacts to its heat in its own individual way. And this is what determines the cookie's final shape and even its flavor. I believe that if your life endures hurt, pain, and disappointment, it doesn't have to stay that way. You can depend on flawed bakers, bent forms, or you can absorb all of the nourishing heat life provides and shape yourself into an aware, attractive, successful person. Not just in terms of material success, but in all of the personal aspects of your life. Life is the baking process. We are rolled and placed into the oven. The cookie cutter may be bent, broken, chipped, without parents, without a father, abusive, violent, dysfunctional, scary, sad, lonely. Our dough was shaped in numerous ways to create the form of who we are. Oven to bake, grow, mature, shape, flourish, and be nourished by the heat to become all that we are to be. The oven's heat is our environment. It molds, shapes, contours our edges. Take a peek. Check the oven. How are we doing? Has the baking process misshaped, molded, reformed us? Do we look like we did when we went in? Not likely. We are baked and fresh from the heat of the oven, regardless of how we went in and what we endured during the baking process. We are better than ever. Delicious, tasty, nutritious. Good. I share this story with you, for you, but also for me. Some have on occasion taken issue with the saying life happens for you, not to you, to live your purpose, implying that it suggests the domestic violence was warranted. That is not it at all, and that's not what's meant by this. For me, it is merely not giving power to domestic violence, but giving power and strength to healing the hurt and empowering others to live their purpose. I say, live your purpose.